तानाशाही है, इसके खिलाफ आजादी की लड़ाई लड़नी पड़ेगी।
हमारा सरोकार सीधे इस देश के लोगों के साथ है।
ना बीजेपी वाले सबूत निकालते, ना कांग्रेस वाले सबूत निकालते, कहते तुम सबूत निकालो। अरे सारी जांच एजेंसी तो तुम्हारे पास है।
अब ये आंदोलन और तेज होगा।
An IITian, an IRS officer turned warrior against corruption.
होठों पर गंगा हो, हाथों में तिरंगा हो। सर कटा सकते हैं लेकिन सर झुका सकते हैं।
And then switched gears to join politics.
आज इस मंच से हम ऐलान करना चाहते हैं कि हाँ, हम अब चुनाव लड़के दिखाएंगे आप लोगों को।
No fancy clothes for this former Class 1 officer of the Government of India. An inexpensive shirt, feet clad in sandals, this maverick has turned on his power broom. By his own admittance, he is in a hurry to bring about sweeping changes. Once the challenger, Arvind Kejriwal, is now ready to ascend the throne of Delhi.
जब सिविल सर्विसेज के एग्जाम दिए तब ये उम्मीद नहीं थी कि एक दिन नौकरी छोड़ के ये करने लगेंगे, तो धीरे धीरे अपने आप होता गया।
मुझे लगता है पापा ये लड़ाई जीत जाएंगे और मतलब पूरा लोकपाल और वो सब ले आएंगे, और अगर ज़रूरत पड़ी तो मैं भी अपना पूरा बेस्ट ट्राई करूँगा।
नहीं, मुझे इस देश का प्रधानमंत्री नहीं बनना, मुझे आम आदमी रहना।
The rebel, now the ruler. Another milestone goes past. The miles stretch on. The journey only got tougher.
History has been created. Arvind Kejriwal's 11th-month-old Aam Aadmi Party is all set to assume power in Delhi with the outside support of 8 MLAs from the Congress. Kejriwal says it is the Aam Aadmi's victory, and now an Aam Aadmi will become Delhi's chief minister. This Aam Aadmi's journey had humble beginnings. Hello and welcome, I am Ankit Tyagi bringing you a special presentation from right outside the Girnar apartment in Kaushambi, just about a kilometer away from Delhi. Flat number 403 on the 4th floor is now the home of the new political star of Delhi. And this is the story of an uncommon man who set out to win the common man. This is the journey of a rebel who is now all set to become a ruler. The journey that started at Jantar Mantar and will now culminate at the Ram Leela Maidan.
Born in 1968 to Geeta Devi and Govind Ram Kejriwal in Hisar, Arvind was a quiet child. He had a flair for mathematics. After finishing school in 1985, he qualified for admission to IIT Kharagpur. After graduating in 1989, Kejriwal worked as an assistant engineer at Tata Steel in Jamshedpur. But within 3 years, he was back in Delhi preparing for the civil services exam. Arvind joined the Indian Revenue Service in 1992. It was at the training course in Mussoorie that he met Sunita.
उन्होंने फ़ोन पे बोला था कि मम्मी हमने एक लड़की पसंद की है, अगर आप बोलो तो फिर हमने बोल दिया था हाँ अगर लड़की ठीक है तो फिर हम एक बार देख के फाइनल कर देंगे.
After passing out, both Arvind and Sunita joined the Income Tax Department in Delhi as Assistant Commissioners. Arvind was an uneasy bureaucrat, refusing to use services of peons, cleaning up his own desk, emptying his dustbin, avoiding parties. The The young man saw rampant corruption. Files refused to move without palms getting greased. Kejriwal was angry and frustrated. By 2000, he had had enough. He secretly started a non-profit organization devoted to government transparency called Parivartan. Initially, Kejriwal kept his role in Parivartan under wraps. Officially, Manish Sisodia was in charge, helping file complaints against IT officers who colluded with tax offenders. Kejriwal took a 4-year-long study leave, travelling to villages to mobilize support for an RTI law. Worked in East Delhi neighbourhoods to test ways to hold government officials accountable. In 2004, Kejriwal used Delhi's RTI law to get his hands on a proposal to privatize the Delhi Jal Board. The proposal involved massive tariff hikes and cuts to free water for the poor. Kejriwal led protests that finally led to the stalling of the project indefinitely. His tests had yielded encouraging results. By 2005, the crucial question could no longer be avoided, and Arvind chose social activism over continuing as commissioner rank officer.
अपने आप होता गया, कोई ऐसा सोचा नहीं हुआ था कि जब IIT में गए तब ये नहीं सोचा था कि इसके बाद सिविल सर्विसेज के एग्ज़ाम देने हैं, और जब सिविल सर्विसेज के एग्ज़ाम दिए तब ये उम्मीद नहीं थी कि एक दिन नौकरी छोड़ के ये करने लगेंगे। तो धीरे धीरे अपने आप होता गया।
ऐसे लग रहा है कि इसकी विल पावर बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है। वो बचपन में भी इसकी विल पावर स्ट्रॉन्ग थी और अब भी विल पावर बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है। हम यही सोचते हैं कि हमारा घर जब एक सैलरी से चल सकता है तो ये लोग इतने बड़े बड़े घोटाले क्यों करते हैं, क्या साथ लेके जाएंगे।
In 2006, Kejriwal got the Ramon Magsaysay Award for activating India's RTI movement at the grassroots level. He was 38 then. The campaign for a national RTI Act had been a success, but the corrupt found new ways of stalling and evading the law. By the end of 2010, at least 10 RTI activists had been murdered.
पर गंगा हो हाथों में तिरंगा हो सर कटा सकते हैं लेकिन सर झुका सकते हैं।
The idea of a Jan Lokpal bill and a movement called India Against Corruption was taking shape. A revolution of sorts was knocking at India's door.
Even as Delhi gets its first non-Congress, non-BJP government, Arvind Kejriwal has repositioned political competition. But he has several promises to keep. Kejriwal's brand of politics is being questioned by opponents who have been forced out of their accomplacence. Kejriwal stares at a politically turbulent future. Can he deliver on the dream of a corruption-free state? For now, he is no more an activist, no more a crusader who questioned the system. For now, he will be the one who will be questioned, because he is the one who is now in charge.
पर गंगा हो हाथों में तिरंगा हो सर कटा सकते हैं लेकिन सर झुका सकते हैं।
Anna's 2010 Jan Lokpal momentum shook the ramparts of Delhi's political edifice.
हमने उनको क्लॉजेस बताए थे किस तरह से भ्रष्टाचार को बढ़ावा देता है।
Kejriwal, the man, was noticed first as cameras rolled to capture Anna Hazare. Who was this man who whispered into Hazare's ears or scribbled on pieces of paper when he floundered? Very soon, the questions changed. Was Kejriwal the brains behind the whole Anna crusade? While India feted its newfound champions, the Anna Arvind team became a migraine for the government. one which refused to go away. On 16th of August 2011, Anna was whisked away by cops even before he could begin his fast unto death. Kejriwal recorded Anna's video and released it to the press. He was leaving no stone unturned to delegitimize the government. Later, Anna got permission to stage a 15-day protest demonstration. By the end of it, he had secured a promise that the Jan Lokpal bill would be tabled in the next session of parliament. But by the time it reached there, a shocked nation watched as one of Lalu's MPs tore the bill to shreds in the Rajya Sabha. An entire country began questioning its political leadership. On 25th of July 2012, this time it was Kejriwal who sat on a fast, supported by Anna, Manish Sisodia and Gopal Rai. After 10 days, Kejriwal made the big announcement. He was going political.
आज इस मंच से हम ऐलान करना चाहते हैं कि हाँ हम अब चुनाव लड़के दिखाएंगे आप लोगों को.
And that was the beginning of the split.
मेरा कोई रोल नहीं है. मैं पॉलिटिकल पार्टी में नहीं हूँ शुरू से. ये आइडिया में भी नहीं थी.
मेरा फोटो नहीं यूज करना, मेरा नाम यूज नहीं करना.
Arvind was heading a fledgling party. Would people even notice him? Kejriwal's political campaign took shape in his modest flat in East Delhi. By the time he had his breakfast, his next strategy had already taken shape in his mind. He punched and pummeled the political leadership, not sparing anyone. By the time he stepped out, he was ready to face the media, Indian and foreign. This average-built, 45-year-old man had made the world sit up and take notice. Kejriwal's first press conference was sensational. His target, Robert Vadra.
उनको DLF ने 65 करोड़ रुपए का अनसिक्योर्ड इंटरेस्ट फ्री लोन दिया. क्यों दिया? DLF को इससे क्या फायदा हुआ? ये एक सोचने वाली बात है. आजकल एक भाई अपने भाई को लोन नहीं देता.
The Congress seniors hit back immediately.
कोई नई बात नहीं, एक साल से आरोप लगा रहे हैं. एक साल पहले एक न्यूज़पेपर में भी छपवाया गया था. उसके बाद किसी अखबार ने उसको नहीं लिया था क्योंकि उन आरोपों में कोई दम उन्हें नहीं मिला था. और अब इसके बाद जो है आज उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बीजेपी ने इन लोगों के जरिए वहां इसको उठवा दिया.
Next, Arvind raised his fist at BJP's Gadkari.
महाराष्ट्र के अंदर जो गडकरी साहब के बिजनेस हैं, वो विदर्भा के उन किसानों की कॉस्ट पे हो रहे हैं जो कि वहां पे आत्महत्या कर रहे हैं.
Politicians of all hues scrambled for cover.
मैं ऐसी बातों, इतने चिल्लर बातों को कोई महत्व नहीं.
इसमें धरती पकड़ नेता बनना चाहता है, धरती पकड़ और बदतमीज की तरह बात करता है.
But Kejriwal did not flinch. Aam Aadmi Party and Aam Aadmi Topi became synonymous. Arvind gave a call to people for a power bill boycott. The cry resonated across Old Delhi. Kejriwal landed at the CM's door to protest against demolition of buildings in a South Delhi locality. It was a direct challenge to Sheila Dikshit's 15-year reign and a group of senior leaders. And so it happened that the rulers underestimated the challenger, who rose like a phoenix from the ashes of promises lost.
The residents of Girnar apartments are now used to such media frenzy, and so many media crews and OBs parked outside their houses. With that, we are slipping into a very short break, but on the other side, the story of rise and rise of Arvind Kejriwal continues on Headlines today.